Hello, my beautiful beings. Man, I have missed you guys so much. I know it's only a few of us here in this little channel, but I've really missed you guys, and I missed making these videos. I just had some things going on in my personal life, and like you guys know, I'm not super comfortable making videos while I'm here and talking about certain things while I'm living with a certain person, and it's kind of been, yeah. So, but I'll be making more videos about all of that. But what I do want to talk about is what I've been doing lately. And I have been on the 369 cleanse, which is, it's in this book, Cleanse to Heal. It's from Medical Medium, and his name is Anthony William, and he has a lot of different books. And shout out to my girl who let me borrow this book. It has so much information in here, and if you're ready to start cleansing and start healing in all areas of your life, especially your body, because this is where you live. You only get one, so you want to take care of it. And if you're ready to go on that journey, this is the way to go. Medical Medium is the business. Some people might not really want to receive his information like that, because he gets his information from Spirit of Compassion, and some people might take that as like you get your information from who? Like, what? Like, and I get it. Like, I understand. Like, even just like, oh, he's the one who got, like, I know a lot of people know about celery juice. He's the one who got it out there. He's the one who got it started. And I did it for myself, and it started healing my eczema. Actually, it did heal my eczema completely. And so that's how I knew, like, when I came across these books and started going deeper into it and going on his website, listening to his podcast, I was like, okay, I already knew from the celery juice that this stuff is legit and it really works. But the thing, when I started doing the celery juice, it worked, and the job that I was working, like, freaking working me like a damn slave, I was constantly moving my body. And that's what you have to do as well if you want to heal pretty much any illness, any, you know, chronic illness, any sickness, but especially like your skin. When you're moving around, you're moving your lymph nodes, it's able to breathe, and it's able to function like it's supposed to, and it can start healing from the inside out. So anyway, I was working this job where I was constantly just moving nonstop. Plus I was doing the celery juice, and I also started drinking more water, which I mentioned before in my other videos. Like, water was just like, I don't do that. Like, no, boo-boo, I'm good. But I actually started drinking more water and doing the celery juice, and it was completely new to my body after eating friggin' like all the bad shit that you can think of. I mean, processed foods, fast foods, sodas, juices, like everything and anything that you can think of that is gonna do harm to your body. Oh, I was all for it. So going from that to switching to celery juice and drinking water and moving my body constantly, which I never did that either, because I always felt like you're in like this cast, and you feel like you're almost like a little dried up raisin. Like, it's so dry and uncomfortable. You can't move, you can't function like you want to. So I never moved around or anything. I pretty much just stayed in bed all day. I'd wake up till freaking like 12 o'clock. So waking up early and doing all of those things, like, my skin healed, and I couldn't believe it. Like, for once I was like, oh my gosh, like, oh shit, like, I'm soft. Like, I was enjoying it. Like, I didn't have any more dandruff or a dry scalp. My skin was like how it's supposed to be. And then eventually I started eating fast food again and putting all this bad stuff back into my body, and sooner than later my skin went right back to where it was before. I pretty much just had it all my life. For a short amount of time, my skin was healed and it was feeling good from the celery juice, but then I reverted back to my old ways again, and my skin went back to what it was before. Not as bad, because I stopped doing celery juice for a while, but I started incorporating it for the past few months, even though I wasn't eating as healthy. But I still knew, like, okay, the celery juice, I know it worked before, so I'm gonna do the celery juice again. And I was kind of wondering, like, okay, why isn't it not working? Like, it works like that. Within like the first week, the itchiness, like, I still had discoloration and stuff like that, but the itchiness was gone. Like, and that's like the biggest thing, like constantly like doing this all day and doing this, and they're like, okay, chill. And then you go right back to it again and again. And it's just like this never ending cycle that you're in. And it's just like almost hell. Like, you're just living inside this shell of just blah. Like, this is awful. I get back on the celery juice again, but I don't. And when I did it before, when I did the celery juice, I also changed my diet. I went vegan as well, which you don't have to go vegan to heal from anything. That's just what I decided to do at the time, and my skin healed really, really fast. So fast forward to back a couple months ago, I started doing celery juice again, but my diet wasn't as clean. I wasn't eating like fast food. I wasn't drinking sodas, but I was still eating like processed foods and frozen pizzas, which I love. But yeah, I wasn't eating good, but I was still doing the celery juice, and I'm like, what's going on here? Like, what's up? And then I got back in contact with a friend of mine, and she let me use these books, and I'm reading through this book, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it's because of my diet. Like the celery juice, like, yes, it is amazing, and without it my skin would be a whole lot worse than what it is right now. I have to have a clean diet as well. I can't just do celery juice and then eat a bunch of bullshit and just think that my skin is gonna be radiant and gonna be the way that I want it to be. I came across the 3-6-9 cleanse, which is a cleanse that you do for 9 days. The first 3 days you eat a certain type of way, and then the next 3 days you do, and then the next 2 days you eat a certain type of way. Then the 9th day is nothing but liquids, and that kind of freaked me out at first, but honestly, I mean, right now I could have had a salad or some sweet potato fries, like baked them. I could have had some food, but I just haven't, just because I haven't. And it's almost 7:30, so I'm like, okay, you know what, like, looking at this, it's not as scary anymore. Like, I think I'm probably going to be able to handle it. Plus, I'm already seeing benefits in my skin. It's not as dry, it's not as itchy, it's not just as irritable, but it's getting better. I can tell, like, I'm seeing the benefits of this, and I'm on day 5. So day 1 and 2, going from eating whatever I wanted whenever I wanted to going on not really a strict diet. It's not, yes, it is technically a diet, but it's more of them. It's these things that are in this book are all about, like, these are all the things that you can eat. I don't know if you guys can see, but it's a lot of different things. Like, when you wake up, you do your either lemon or lime water, which all the grocery stores around me are out of lemon, so I've been using limes. Then you do your celery juice. Then you can have like whatever you want for breakfast, but like obviously like healthy stuff, like a fruit cereal or a papaya smoothie bowl. And then on day 4 through 6, you're gonna have a liver rescue smoothie, which it's only 3 different ingredients, and yeah, it works. The only thing with that for me anyways is it's just a lot, but I sit there and I know what it's going to do for my skin, so I know what's going to do just for my overall health period. So I'm like, I'm drinking this bad boy. Like, I don't care. Like, I'm tired of my skin. I'm tired of just feeling like blah. Like, I don't have the energy to do anything. Like, I want to just be able to feel free and just live life. But like I was saying, the first 2 days, I was just like, this ain't gonna work. I was hungry because I was used to eating, like I was saying, whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. So going to eating kind of like a strict diet, I was hungry, and my body was craving for chocolate and frozen pizza and processed foods and TV dinners and stuff like that. But, you know, I wasn't doing it. So the first 2 days, I was exhausted. I just wanted to sleep all the time. I was extremely irritable because I was hungry. Like, I want some food. But then on the 3rd day, I was like, oh my God, like, I feel really good. Like, I have a lot of energy. Like, this stuff it's working. Like, my skin isn't like completely better, you know, but it's getting there, but I feel really, really good. And then I did day 1 through 3, it's the same type of meal plan. Then day 4 through 6 is a different one. 7 and 8, it's different. 9, nothing but liquids. So right now I am on day 5. The only difference really is that you're going to be adding in a liver rescue smoothie that I had mentioned, that the recipe is in the book as well. But yeah, that's the only difference that you're going to add in. And then it says for optional, if you're still hungry, you can have the heavy metal detox smoothie. And I know that is extremely important to get out all the toxins and pathogens and all the crap that's in my body, so I can really be at my optimal health. And so it says that you can or can't, you know, you can have it. You don't have to have it though. If you're hungry, go ahead and have it. But to me, I'm kind of like, well, I don't care if I'm hungry or not. I'm putting that in my body because I'm trying to push all this crap out. So those are 2 things that I incorporated from day 4 through 6. And then I'm pretty sure maybe not the liver rescue smoothie. Well, the liver rescue smoothie is not, they both don't taste bad. But the liver rescue smoothie is only 3 ingredients. So I'm pretty sure that's something that I'll be doing like damn near every day, if not like every other day, just to keep it, just even when I am over this cleanse, just so I can keep that good, you know, keep that good energy and just staying healthy and knowing that like I'm putting something good inside my body. Because like I said, this is the only one I get, so I need to take care of it. And then the heavy metal detox smoothie, once I feel like I have cleaned a lot of that bad stuff out, and what I've learned is that, you know, you can clean yourself out as much as you want to. You can go on all the cleanses and detoxes and stuff that you want, but we're still getting copper and heavy metals and all this crap inside of us just from the environment that we live in, from scented candles, the candles that we're breathing in, air fresheners, like they all have crap in it. So even though now that I know better, I've gotten rid of a lot of that stuff, but it's like you can't control that. It's just like, you know, especially like where I live in an apartment complex, so it's like there's stuff going around all the time that you're going to be breathing in and you cannot help it. So doing the heavy metal detox smoothie is extremely important to your health. So that's something that I'll probably be doing every day for after the cleanse, probably still every day for maybe, I don't know, maybe a month. I don't know how long I'm going to do it. I'm not even going to put a number on it. But once I feel like, okay, that's enough, like I've gotten everything out of my system, even though I'm still gonna continuously be breathing all this stuff in and putting all this stuff back into my body, I can slow down on it, and then I'll go to like maybe once a week, then every other week, and then once a month. And I think that might be, probably got to do it at least like once a month. So that's the plan anyways. So right now, like I said, I'm on day 5. I feel pretty good. I have energy making, so this stuff, you know, buying all organic food, it can be pretty expensive. And I know that as selfish as it may sound, I have to take care of myself to be able to take care of everyone else around me, which would be my kids. So I'm buying all this stuff and I'm already low on funds. So I'm like getting what I can for myself, but at the same time, I'm still giving my kids chicken nuggets and making frozen pizzas for them, and like, and they want this stuff. It's not like they're unhappy, like they want it, but it's kind of tempting at the same time. Like today I made them a pepperoni pizza, and I was just like, you better not do it. You better not do it. You made it to friggin' day 5 already. Like, you know, you already seen the benefits, even though would like to see more, because when I did the celery juice before, it happened really fast. But like I said, I remember, because I didn't write it down, but I do remember within the first week, I was just like, I'm not itchy anymore. And then I do remember like seeing the discoloration go away, because I was using a lot of ointments on my skin that had steroids in it that thin out your skin, which I didn't know any better. All I knew was that when I put this on my skin, it feels better, not knowing that, yeah, it's going to turn around and make it worse like pretty damn soon. So I was putting a shitload of this stuff on it, and it was like my skin became so thin that I had a lot of like white patches. I would like rub up against something, because my skin was so thin, I could rub up against something and it would like cut my skin. I start bleeding. It was that bad. But yeah, I just noticed I got this little scar right here, but this, like, all my scars are starting to fade right now. I'm not as itchy. My scars have been getting lighter. I have more energy. The pizza for my kids, and I was like, don't do it, and I didn't. And they ended up eating, between the two of them, they friggin' ate the whole thing. Which was good, because now it's like, okay, it's gone now. Like, what you gonna eat now? It's gone, but it's okay, because I'm gonna stick to this. This is right here, man. This is the shit. Like, you guys had to get into this. This is he has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 books. Or is that, no, 6 books, because the other one, I'm reading his celery juice book. Even though I have been taking celery juice for a while and I do know a lot of the benefits of it, I just want to read up on it and just like, okay, is there something that I can be doing different? Like, what can I do to see, you know, benefits even faster? But so far, you know, I'm doing what I can. Yeah, so what I say, he's got 6 different books out, and this one, my friend, she was like, you know what, I can't, I'm not gonna be able to read them all right now. Like, here, you can just take them all, and which one do you want to start with? Like, damn, like, thank you. Like, and for some reason I was just like, I'll start with this one, and this has a 369 cleanse in it, and this is exactly what I need right now. So it's just, it just, the way it worked out was absolutely perfect. Because yeah, if I would have waited to read all of his books and then read this one last and then be like, oh yeah, maybe I can do this 369 cleanse, like, no, I need to do this now. So when I move and when I transition on out of here, I want to feel good in my skin. I want to feel like I can move and function like I need to. And that's already going to have some things coming with it. the kids are going to be feeling some type of way. There's going to be different type of energies and stuff going on. We're going to be in a new home and everything like that. So I'm going to have to be dealing with all of that. And so if I don't have to deal with my skin, like oh my gosh, like it's gonna bring it on. Bring whatever on. It's gonna be a piece of cake if I'm feeling good in my skin. So I just want to make this video to tell you guys, like, man, like, get on it. If you feel like this is your time, like, especially with everything that's going on in the world right now, like, we don't have control over pretty much anything, but what we do have control over is what we put in our mouth. And so I'm taking this opportunity to take care of myself, and I don't care if somebody want to say that's selfish. Okay, well, let it be selfish. I don't give a fuck, because I'm tired. I'm just turned 33, and for damn near my entire life I've been suffering with eczema and feeling like, and having all these other issues, and just constantly feeling like just and just want to like I'm done. Like, I'm so done with all of that. Like, I'm done. It's time for me to take care of myself, feel good in my own skin, and be the best version of me, and when I'm the best version of me, I'm able to take care of my kids better. I would scratch so much to the point, like, even my kids tell me, like, Mom, stop scratching, just rub. Like, they know to say that. Like, every time they see me scratching, Mom, don't scratch, Mom. And I'd be like, okay, and I'd be scratching, and they'd be like, stop. And I'd be like, okay. Mom, stop. I'm just really happy that I'm doing this. Like but and if you decide to do something like this, just know, like, the first couple days might be hard for you. The first 2, even though I had done celery juice and I kind of went on like a cleanse before, I guess because the job that I was working, it was like working the hell out of me, so I didn't really have time to focus on how exhausted I felt, because I just had no choice but to just go. But the first 2 days I did this, I was just like, yeah, no, what the hell, like, I didn't feel good. But another thing I say is that how you know, that's how you know it's working. That's one way that you know it's working, because what it's doing is you're putting all these things into your body, and your liver is just like, oh, hold on, like, you giving me what I want now? Like, I'm able to work like I'm supposed to now? Like, okay, so your liver is going through these changes, and your liver is the one that's really controlling your body like that. And so my mom got me this new deodorant for my birthday, because I'm changing everything out. I know, like, everything that you put in your skin is, like, pretty much like all your lotions and deodorants and stuff like that. I know it sounds weird, but it's pretty much like you're eating it, because it's full of toxins, it's full of crap, and it's going on your skin, it's going into your bloodstream. So I'm like, I don't want any of that. So she got me this new deodorant, and it's and I know fragrance is bad as well, but it is a more natural deodorant, but it has a fragrance of cucumber mint, and I don't know if that's what it is, but once I tried that for the first couple of days, I was using Dove. I threw my Dove away, and I was like, okay, that's it, I'm good. I got this new natural deodorant that I've wanted for so long. It smells good, and I didn't notice the first couple of days, but now I'm starting to notice, like, my armpits are kind of getting itchy. Yeah, so I don't know if I need to change my deodorant, or, well, probably, but anyways, yeah, I just started noticing that. But back to what I was talking about, like I said, like, it's when you're putting all this good stuff into your body's now having to push all of that bad stuff out, and with your skin being your largest organ is going to come out through your skin. So a lot of people who are dealing with, like, acne or rosacea or eczema or anything like that, the problem will get worse before it gets better. So that's why I feel like, okay, my skin's not really, it's only day 5, and I'm like, my skin, I understand, like, my skin isn't, like, super better. It's getting better, but it's still kind of itchy, it's kind of dry. And I know this is kind of like TMI, but, like, I mentioned before, my skin is, like, really, really flaky. But especially, like, when I scratch, it's like when it comes off, it's like sand. Now, like, I'm still kind of itchy, not as much, but now when I scratch, it's like, and I know TMI, it's kind of gross, but it's like big chunks. And I'm like, that's nasty. But that's also showing me at the same time that, like, it's getting better. Like, it's starting to heal now. And so I'm also telling myself, like, okay, just, you just need to slow down on the scratching anyways, even though it's only a little bit here and there, but you just need to stop and let your skin just be, and all the stuff that you're putting into your body, let it do its job. But yeah, so for most people, your illness, whatever you're dealing with, like chronic headaches, MS, like cancer, like literally anything, the problem may get worse before it gets better, but it will get better as long as you just have to stay on it. And just know, especially like on this, it's 9 days. Like, and the first 2 days I was just like, oh my gosh, this is gonna be so hard. I'm on day 5. I got 4 more days left. Like, it's okay. Like, and to know, like, at the end of it, I'm gonna be like, trust me, I'll come on here, I'll make another video at the end of it. My armpit's itching again, but at the end of it, it's gonna be like, I'm so happy I did this for myself. I'm so grateful for this information. I'm so grateful that I decided to just say, you know what, bite the bullet and just say, fuck it, I'm just gonna go all in, and I'm gonna take care of myself and do it at whatever cost, because it has to be done. And I'm gonna be so, I already know how I'm gonna feel afterwards. I already had that feeling before when I had changed my diet, was just doing celery juice alone. Now I'm doing celery juice and all these other things. So I'm definitely looking forward to what's to come in just a few more days. So yeah, I just wanted to come out here. This video is already getting kind of long, but yeah, I got other things I want to talk about as well, but I'll be making separate videos, like I said, because I can't really talk about everything like I want to where I'm at right now. But yeah, plus I need to go back to them. Plus it's getting kind of late. This video is getting long, and my son fell asleep, and I need to go wake him up because he doesn't need to be sleeping this late. But until next time, I love you guys. Stay healthy, stay well, and I'll be back with another one. Love you guys.